here, Ray.
Is it?
Yes, outside your window. Looks like trees.
Yeah, we're in the woods here. This is like a buggy path.
Welcome to the Ray Files number 54. Can you believe that shit?
Yeah.
53 wasn't so good.
Did you ever drive this way?
Yeah, this is Stargazer Road.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Yeah.
It's the buggy trail, man. Oh, back roads in southern Chester. This is southern Chester County. I've been told it's where the money is. Where we live is not.
I don't see any.
Central, where we live is not.
Depends on what you consider money, Ray. Some people are really fucking poor, like me. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're happy anyway.
Alright, watch out for bicyclists.
Yeah, they ride on the road.
They can't find a smarter place to ride, so they ride where they could probably get killed or cause an accident.
The car, this is a narrow band, it barely fits on this road, and there's an asshole with a bike. What an idiot.
Yes. That is one of my pet peeves from like way back. There's a 282 back there where my house.
That's another good example. Creek Road, yeah.
They fucking line up on that thing. And there's
it's labeled a bike road.
But there's a bike trail right there. On the other side of the stream.
It has bike signs on the road.
It's on the other side of the stream. I mean, they ride the stream, and there's a bike trail on the other side of the stream, and they don't use the bike trail, they ride on the fucking road.
Some of them corners, man, you gotta watch. I avoid that road, because it's
I think
a
they're
shame.
Like hipsters or something. I don't understand their kind of that mentality, those people.
It's a shame if they get hit, whoever hits them. I mean, that's sad. I mean, they won't ride their bike again, I probably guarantee you that. Because if you hit somebody on that road, probably gonna almost run them over because you can't see. But yeah, I don't understand these roads. They should not have bikes allowed on these roads. Only the ones that are wide enough for a real car.
I gotta tell you, when I go by, like, listen, I do it safely, but when I go by them as close to them as I can safely go, just because I want to tell them, you know,
this is ridiculous.
Put the fear of God in them a little. I'm not, and listen, I'm not like right up on them or anything, but I don't give them as much room as they can have either.
Yeah.
Motorcycles a bit different. Pay attention to those.
Well, that's a motorized. That has a lane.
And you can't ride that on a bike trail.
No.
Yeah, right.
That is a motor lane. But yeah, I don't know, man. I like biking. I used to bike a lot. I still have a bike actually, but I wouldn't be ignorant enough to impose on somebody in a traffic lane on a road like this. That's ridiculous.
Can you folks hear us? Hello, everybody. I'll roll up my window. You can leave yours down. It's fine. What is that squeak in the back? This thing sounds like that Wurlitzer.
It is. It's all my parts been over.
You know, at some point I am going to have to dive into that thing because I'm using it every day to record records, and all I do is hear it buzzing. And I can hear it. I understand. I appreciate good sound quality, and it has it, but it's too busy rattling.
Fix that. It'd probably be best to use clear silicone and just go along some of the metal.
All the seams, yeah.
Because then it could easily be cut to serviced if it has to ever come apart. That would get rid of your rattles real quick, and it would be easy to do.
Yes, if anybody's paying attention to the visuals in the
foam and other stuff is too hard to do.
Videos, yeah.
And you'd have to disassemble to even install a foam. No, that ain't the way to go.
If you saw Ray sitting on his horse, in the background was all of the shipping foam that I had stuffed between the grill and those stupid, well, I guess, what do they call those? Guards, the decorative guards in front of the
Pilasters.
Okay, whatever the fuck they are. Yeah. Those things are terrible.
It's a poor attempt at a grill, if you ask me. It's a grill.
The way that the way that particular section is assembled on that machine is bad. The decorative things are falling apart. But we'll get into that another time.
Well, I know what to do to fix those.
Yeah. The price is right on that juke. When money moves around, I want to buy that from them because I'm happy with it.
Yeah. that because the amount of ones we've done.
Oh yeah.
And I gotta tell you, there's not too many people doing it anymore.
I wouldn't run that Seaberg every day and count on it every day. Any of those ones we had to make use. I mean, they were we made them nice and they were fine and all, but I wouldn't try to put them through that kind of test.
I think I would. They're pretty sturdy. But this one was already done. You can't judge it because you didn't do any work. Them other ones you worked to make them work, so it's hard work. So you were afraid to
push it.
Yeah. But this here you didn't. So, but yeah, no, I think it's on an equal.
Okay, well, it's a nice box for the price. I like it.
It's nice to have diverse equipment in there. I don't know. As long as it's practical. I don't know about the practicality of having some of this stuff anymore. Mega Touches in particular. Hard go.
Well, you know, I've got this touchscreen computer in there. Oh, Mario Andretti. What? You're doing 50?
Yeah.
There's a bike.
And the bike.
I wonder if he's thinking about what he just saw. In a 45 zone, that dude was doing 70.
I'm doing 50. What do you want? I'm not gonna go. He's from Delaware. He has somewhere to go down here. I gotta tell you, he wasn't. Well, maybe he was behind me. I think he was behind that guy actually, because that blue car was behind me. So I think he passed from 2 cars ago. I'm not driving slow, man.
No, you're not. Bubster. Wish I could help you guys out with the car tunnel, but no extras in the cabinet.
Car what?
Man, 2 days ago, Time Warp. We're talking about the video program. Wake up. Have you had your coffee? What time is it? What time did we close up for tonight? You said 2, I said 1:30.
Yeah, 2, yeah.
But my 1:30 came with a complaint of I had trouble getting to sleep.
I got up at 7:30.
Okay, I got up at 7.
I accumulated sleep though, because I slept in for a couple days.
Nice. You did?
Yeah. Yeah, what was it? Team was on Thursday. I slept until 11.
The camera has moved slightly, but not terribly bad.
Well, it moved when that guy passed us.
There were 3 more of them bikers. I don't think I could even talk to those people. I can't. I don't get it.
Well, this ain't bad to bike when there's a little bit of the road there left on the side.
Okay, are you in 2 days ago mode? It wasn't that long ago. We filmed. There was a day in between, which was yesterday.
Yeah.
And now it's this morning.
And what about this question? What is it?
Bubster. See, you'll always forget who these people are. Bubster is the character who sent us Demo Man plastics for free.
Oh, neat. Yeah, okay.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
In the spot of honor. Okay, let's play in traffic with 2 more bikes going by. I can't really see him in the picture window though because the angle's wrong. It's looking up. Bubster.
That's extremely appreciated every time I look at this thing.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to get you to remember who he is. Wish I could help you guys out with the car tunnel, but no extras in the cabin. LOL. He doesn't have one, and he's not giving us the one off of his game.
Oh no, I didn't ask that.
I did.
If somebody, no, come on, man. If somebody's scrapping a playfield, that is probably going to be on it.
He just got his chute assembly back from the welder yesterday, so he doesn't have a welder.
We should look for that at the fleets and whatever.
What?
The car tunnel.
Well, yeah.
Playfield. He's welded his what?
He got his chute assembly back from the welder yesterday.
Oh, the one that breaks all the
Both sides were held on with electrical tape.
Yeah.
He's also having a problem with his claw. Although
Yeah, that's the claw board.
No, it's not the claw board.
No?
Just because you're having a problem with your claw does not make it the claw board.
It's a claw board. It always
No, it's fucking not, Ray. Listen. It stops far shoot of the far left drop point. He's got some sort of
claw board problem.
no.
Here's a bike. You want to hold your hand out and whack him?
Yes, here comes one on my side.
Yeah.
Lots of room.
Yeah, there is no room.
Bike is a pretty shade of pale blue, and it matched his sneakers.
Right.
Started shopping at Congo while I wait for handles to be done. Good show. Ray, I saw the handles, man. They're in this box.
I haven't gone down to the city yet.
So did I tell you a guy wants to put a deposit on them? And this is unacceptable. And I'm not painting it.
I wonder if powder coating would be an option.
That would be an option.
But what color do you pick that somebody's not going to like?
Yeah, you go black if you want. If you wanted to do it, you could go black because black matches everything that's black.
The guy right next to it, I can drop him off there.
Well, whichever. Listen, it's not a fucking museum. It's not a museum. It's not going to be a museum piece. It wasn't bought to be that.
Right.
It is very nice, and it deserves to not look like this. But fuck, it doesn't have to be original. Are you kidding me? Does that Black Knight have to be original?
No, it's not.
If it does, you better start knocking out inserts. I can give a fuck about that. Just make it nice, make it clean. No Todd work.
Well, I'll see what kind of plating that he can do, but I was waiting for Kurt to call me. I don't know what he
Kurt! I haven't seen Kurt in a while.
Yeah, he's busy dealing with things.
Joey.
Joe, his brother, and Joey.
Yeah, I don't think I met his brother, but I know Joey. Because he taught us that. Here's a tech tip. Ready?
Yeah.
If you want to put something huge like a jukebox into your truck,
well, you're not going to do it with a pickup truck, so because it's too high up. But
okay, well they use sprinters then. They use sprinters too.
No, he has a pickup truck, but I think it has a lift gate, so. Well, I guess you could.
That's a terrible tip.
Pickup truck is too high off the ground to do that with.
Yeah,
your
okay.
angle would be.
Okay, anything that you've got a decent deck height on.
Right.
Well, have at it.
Oh yeah, you have to have a hand truck with a strap.
Yeah, of course.
And then you strap it long ways, and you tilt it back, and you set the front on, and just shove it on with the hand truck.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it would work, but it works really well. The hand truck stays on.
And once you try it once, you feel like you were stupid for not trying, for not knowing it, knowing that was the way to do it.
Yeah.
It's just like
and you can always take the hand truck off at the point of when you get it on balance.
You put the one end on, yeah.
You still need two people, more or less.
You know, I highly recommend that anytime you want to move any of this shit, it's a two-person job.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Listen, Chris Simmons had me come over there to help him set up the medieval, because getting it from his driveway to his basement is a two-person job.
Yeah, it is. We're going through Kennet, like.
Yes, that's very exciting.
You like Kennet?
Are you even on camera? That's all right, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a two-person job. This stuff's heavy. Even setting it up on legs is a job, and it's heavy, and you gotta know what you're doing. You'll hurt your back, your legs, everything. Yeah, it's hard go. And some machines are bigger than others.
Yeah.
especially video games, drivers,
Yeah, they're the worst.
old gun games. There's a lot of stuff. You know, in the years that this stuff was distributed and moved, when round people were active with it, they had liftgate trucks and 2 people. Yeah. That's what's wrong with it today. People buy and sell and trade, move this stuff with frequency anymore.
Yeah.
And it's always left to be, oh, can you throw that in with just
Oh, and yeah. Oh, and can you imagine
Not
the
anymore.
amount of damage that it accrues when these people are running around? Oh my God!
the price of moving and dealing with it is not free anymore.
Have you
It
ever
doesn't
seen?
go along with it. It's hard work. It takes half of a day.
Have you ever seen Jamie Marple move a pinball machine?
No.
Oh God, he bought that thing new in the box, whatever the fuck it was he ordered new. I forget. Remember when he was buying pins?
Yeah.
And it fell over in his truck. Oh, I think it was an ACDC or something.
It fell over.
It fell over in his truck. These people, some of these people just. They
What, do you have it on the legs? Or?
No, he had
Heads up?
It wasn't strapped in. He pulled a Ken Schaefer.
Oh. And it fell over.
Yeah. Move this shit around, it gets fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Ken Schaefer strikes and spares, remember?
That was a shame. Yeah.
The thing was perfect. Set it in the truck in a hurry, didn't
Poor
scratch it,
Ida,
fell the
man.
fuck
I've
over,
never seen a scar
fucked it
like
up.
That scar was deep, dude. Well,
That first Theater of Magic that you had, when I first started with you, the Theater of Magic, you sold it quick. It shipped. I don't know who owned it. I never saw it on its leg, but
that was Bill Lindley's.
well, whichever, wherever it showed up, the glass was broken. There was a forklift. I guess they lowered a forklift into the fucking lockdown part of it or
Yeah.
something. What?
Yeah, I came back and I had to fix that. That was Lindley's machine. That wasn't his fault, but and we shipped it out truck. I mean, I think it was same people back then. They were called Naval, though, North American Band Lines. Now their division is STI and whatever else they're called. But that was way back then. And, you know, I mean, it shipped right.
You cross your fingers. I think the complaint I think we've been lucky. We've been lucky.
A little bit we ship, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are local.
You know, not a little bit. I shipped a pin to Australia.
Well,
Captain Fantastic. It arrived unscathed.
we don't do 10 a year.
No.
By choice, because
Well, I don't know. How many did I send to 90210?
yeah, well,
Huh?
yeah. Might be 10 then.
Last time it was 4. Last time was 4. And what makes it stand out is the ones that you ship, because I will talk people, like if somebody calls and they want me to ship them the Mars God of War, I will talk them out of it.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a low end entry level pin. Don't tack $500 worth of shipping risk and loss, because it's a loss. The money that you pay the shipper is not in the value of the pin. It's just poof. So the ones that ship are the high dollar items. Rock. Yeah, you cross your fingers when that shit goes.
I went to Florida.
Centaur.
Yeah, that went to Florida.
The picture quality is better when we're in the shade, in case you were wondering. Our grading for cinematics is quality is low. Maybe next year we'll upgrade to better camera.
Yeah.
This is a Walmart cheapie.
Whoa, that.
It's the same one that other guy uses.
Oh.
Bobby Joe Jack. You know, when he leaves comments, his comments, I don't know. He's got two different personas. Nice
Okay.
Mustang, you see that?
Yeah.
sends you stuff, it's extremely fun every time. But when he leaves comments on videos, it's like he tones it down or something. He's afraid that his public image is different.
Oh.
He's not really an asshole in public. His message got cut off too. It was kind of dull, but that's all right. Thank you, Bobby Jack. Keep commenting. But step it up, man. Todd Harrison. Todd Fun. Todd Fun. ToddFun.com. The genius. Wile E. Coyote. You don't know who this guy is.
Yeah. The guy that builds the help repair videos.
Yeah, right. The guy with the video channel that I think is bigger than ours. Which is, if you're using us as a benchmark, you need to shoot higher, man. Yes, but remember, you asked. Good luck with this. You had to be in time warp. You had to be in 2 days ago, or you got to be the editor who actually had to watch it. If you watch the film, you might get this one right, but you've got no shot, so I'll tell you. Question for our viewers: is this actually the worst episode yet? Yeah, and that was his answer. Yes, but so he watched the whole thing. I appreciate that comment. That's nice. Perfect. He's right. CNK2. Chris, you know this is like a test. What time is it?
10 o'clock.
You know who Chris's CNK2 is?
I used to.
Alright. Wire strippers.
Oh yeah, that guy, yeah.
Okay? The little board inside the roller disco.
Yeah.
If I ever have time to fuck with that, I don't know. I'm taking a vacation then. The guy who calls me because he gets concerned about my mental health based on my public expressions.
Oh.
He's got a legitimate concern. Nicolas Cage, Con Air. Con Air.
Yeah, that's a neat movie.
I forgot Con Air. I like Con Air.
I watched that a lot. That's a good movie.
It reminds me of which of those two movies? The one's got Harrison Ford in it. It's early. I need my coffee. Fugitive. One's a fugitive, and the other one's got Wesley Snipes in it, and it's U.S. Marshals. U.S. Marshals.
Cage isn't in Fugitive.
No, he's not in either of those, but they're similar to Con Air.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
All right, same script.
Yeah.
Bad guy gets locked up for something he didn't do.
Right, yeah, right. That's right.
Escapes from prison to get chased by whatever.
Sure.
John Travolta's Phenomenon.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
He gets hit by lightning and... No, he thinks he got hit by lightning, but he has brain cancer. And he gets some kind of high IQ out of the whole thing, but he don't live long. He didn't know that, but he burnt out. He died.
Phenomenon.
Yeah, that was neat. Yeah.
Asked Ray if he could do a tech tip on coin mechs and coin doors, adjustments, cleaning, etc. Just tried to get a Valley door skin that was kicked in, back, out, and well raised to place would have come in handy.
Coin door.
I don't know. How do you do a tech tip on coin doors. You take it apart. You look at it. It's got screws in it. You take the screws out. You watch what you're doing until you. Man, remember Dan and Chad's Ford? When I started fucking with doors, because they were a pet peeve back then. Like in a big way, I was serious about doors.
Yeah.
Because it's on the front of the machine, and it was like, wow, the first thing I see. It's the first thing I see, and if it looks like shit, then my whole machine looks like shit.
Generally, yeah.
But man, I struggled with doors there for a while because you take them apart and they're complicated.
Yeah, they're a little more than you think.
Until you get used to what you're looking at. So, man, there's your answer: is take it apart, clean it.
Well, you know, here's the first problem with the whole thing. Depending on the age of the machine, what you have is probably not even right. It's probably missing or wrong hardware.
Yes.
Bent.
Oh yeah.
Beyond repair. You need spare parts from other doors. A good source for parts
is York.
Yeah, for core doors.
Or Allentown.
And online, it would be Pinball Resource, because he has a lot of the stuff that goes in them doors that you don't have to get used stuff for, but some stuff you don't have.
You know where there's another good source for door parts, Ray? Is our eBay store. Not right this second. Not right this second, but coming. But coming, because we do have a big step.
Can I bring all them in?
No.
Remember the coin door room?
Yes.
Yeah, I gotta bring all that in. I'm going to bring it in.
Thanks. But seriously, we're hoarding there. We don't need to be.
No,
we're not legit. We're not deliberately hoarding. It's just like, how do I get to that time to do it? And I don't sell junk on eBay, so you know whatever it is that I'm selling is going to be cleaned up and the stuff. But that takes time. So it's coming. Yeah. Take it apart. Get you.
What the hell they're building there now?
Get you maybe a spare. Whatever it is you're working on, find a duplicate of it for parts. Yeah? Take it apart, clean it.
Well, the trend I see is people want machines on coin now because they like to hear the sounds it makes when you put coins in it. If you have it on free play, you're not going to get that. Some of these WPC games talk to you when you put coins in.
Yes.
It's kind of funny.
All right.
And some of the Gottliebs do. I mean, they make tones and noises, sounds. So some people like it. I mean,
can I share my opinion on this?
It's not necessary. You're going to say.
I would like. Well, no. I'm not going to say that. But I'd like to. I'm going to qualify it.
You want to put a free play button in the coin reject area to get the same thing.
Yes. Well, that too. Well, sure. I mean, they should be on free play because even if you have it, okay, if it's on free play, it will still accept it'll still take the coin and do all that.
Right.
Where am I going with this? But yes, it should have a free play opportunity somewhere without a hole being drilled in the front.
Yeah, that's
because not everybody's going to have a coin when you know whatever.
That's too much work to drill through the stainless steel hole, put a hole in it, wire a switch up.
Yeah.
It's easier done with a little mini micro switch onto the coin reject area, because it's already got mechanical linkage there.
And part 3 is it's got to be relative to the piece. Alien Poker went out with an incomplete door. Did not finish the door. I started to dig into it, and then this is fucking senseless. This is an entry-level pin. It's not a fucking, because it's not worth the value of the time. The time was spent on other things, like taking the drop target assembly apart and making it right. And getting all of the top work out of it and cleaning it. It was at the end. Now, if somebody out there wants to take it to the next level, just by labor of love, and they want to do it in a hobby and fun with it, okay, fine. I didn't think it was necessary on the cheapest piece on my floor. But the door was still taken apart and cleaned. In a big way. Because remember how bent up it was? That thing Back to Chris at CNK2. Do you know who he is yet? Okay. Well, I remember Chris. Ray doesn't. Chris also does tech videos. CNK2 is his YouTube channel. And he's given us some very nice shout outs. Random Rob comes to mind too. He doesn't comment as much as he should. We're going to find out if he's still watching just now. But at any rate, just tried to get a Bally door skin that was kicked in back out, and Ray's advice would come in handy. I said that already, but we didn't even get the right answer.
Yeah, well, if you stretch metal, you're not going to put it back.
Bally door skin.
Yeah, you just put a new skin on it.
Buy a new one.
Yeah, you cannot. Once the door is kicked in, or any metal, you can't put it back. If you dent sheet metal on a car, you end up cutting and shrinking it with heat.
I pound it out with a plastic hammer and a flat surface. It's like on the Williams doors. Oh, you mean like if the whole frame is fucking bent?
Yeah,
then
if it's kicked in.
Yeah.
If it's kicked in, it stretches the metal. You can't get it back. You either have a bow or a dent.
But in the case of Bally, you buy a new door skin.
Yeah, you don't.
They are available from
the early Bally's.
No, where? I don't know. I'm not the parts sourcer on that.
The early Bally door skins are available from everybody.
Really?
Yeah. Pinball Resource, Marco, Pinball Life, Bay Area, everybody has them.
I've never ordered one. We had a stack of 5 and they're all
we're down
gone.
to 1.
The glue on records, which was a joke, like which wax should I use on my playfield talk?
Pardon?
He's so right. The glue on records, which was more a joke, like which wax should I use on my playfield? Have you ever heard or read to clean mechs in milk?
No.
No, me neither.
The dirt you're trying to remove in a mech is water soluble first.
Okay.
There's even instructions if you read the...
Alright, Chris, well, wherever you found that one, that's a myth.
Also, the dirt on vinyl records, you gotta watch the label though.
Yeah.
Is water soluble.
Well, Chris, listen, somebody jumped in on your glue thing and endorsed it and threw in the isopropanol part.
Yeah, alcohol doesn't clean water-based dirt.
My MMPM, I don't know that acronym, and SBM, I don't know that acronym either. That's 2 pinball machines that I don't know by whatever, had phantom pops. I had some good results with separating the solenoid power leads from the switch leads as much as possible. Just cutting all the tie wraps up to playfield, rearranging and re-tie wrap and phantom pop stop. Maybe that indicates a bad snubber diode on a coil, but I didn't find one. It seems like a Bally thing. This is the Lady Luck Phantom coils. And when I was editing, I thought, well, when I tell these people that it's not objectionable, what am I telling them? And I'm telling them that it happens in a 5-minute game once or twice.
Right.
Maybe. How do you find that? Most people don't even play 5-minute games. Most people play 2-minute games, and it doesn't happen at all.
Right, okay. I don't know, man. You'd start with maybe the MPU board if you have a spare. Then you try the solenoid driver board, which actually controls that. I don't know.
Now, listen, I'm keeping my eye on it. I play it every once in a while just to see how it's doing, and it hadn't gotten any worse. I can't even say that it's still happening, but I think I'm getting it out of the right sling now, it seems like, and that might just be the switch adjustment. I might be too, because I adjust my switches as close as I can get away with, and that's why our pins play the best. Because you know, do I need to explain that, Ray?
No, I'm good with it.
Okay. Like the Sterns out of the box. If your slingshot slings, you know, you're lucky.
Because the rubber doesn't.
No, you know what I mean? They're dead. They play dead,
yeah.
and they do that as a precautionary reason, because you don't want the switch bent shut, and you don't want it triple hitting. Like, and that's the problem I'm having with it right now with one of my switches. PBR wrote a book.
What's Sean doing?
Well, he said, the road noise is loud. He said, fuck his cock.
What's that got to do with it?
Well, you know, if you watched our videos, you would know, but yesterday's upload had Tourette's. And,
and that's what he...
Well, and he was having a Tourette's syndrome. So that says enough. I took in... Our last video was kind of vulgar.
Oh.
You would have known. I spliced in some South Park.
Okay.
Yeah. We should talk about the pinball machine he's working on. I don't know why, but okay. What are you working on, Sean? Oh. PBR is designing his own pinball machine.
That's neat, huh?
He wants to use old school MPU soundboard, power supply, and flipper board, but modernized. He doesn't like the itty-bitty Medieval Madness remake. Board.
I don't know about that thing, man. I hope that board, what is that board fit, I wonder? It's probably used in a computer somewhere.
I don't know. I don't have time to research it.
Is that going to be the future of the machine?
Probably.
Oh my. Well, as long as they're available and they're easy to put in, I mean, it's probably programmable, so that's going to be interesting.
Hey, listen, it's got to be, it's cost and availability are the two questions you're going to have.
Yeah.
Because if their manufacturing cost on that board is say $50, and they have 150 of them on the shelf, and you blow one up and you call them up and it's $125, well then that's no problem, or what?
Yeah.
Right? That's great. But I don't know. If they're out of business in 2 years,
Oh my.
and there are none of them, well then you're fucked. Although I wonder, you could probably retrofit it back to an original. Because the playfield's a Medieval Madness playfield, and the cabinet's a Medieval Madness cabinet.
Okay.
The components, you'd be in trouble on the lamp boards, right? The rest you would just throw original shit in there, probably would work, maybe, probably. Please don't ask me to do it now. I got other things to do. James Hunt, Mike's brother.
Okay.
This guy's a weirdo, by the way. James Hunt. I'm not saying that to be insulting, but he comments on that other channel and he acts like he's buddies with that guy. And
Maybe he is. That's American.
yeah, well, I don't know. But it's okay.
He has to have some friends.
I mean, that's your right. That's fine. But it's a little weird. Well, here, I'll so far, sir. And your answer, it is from Benny Hill. Time Warp, Ray.
Benny Hill, yeah.
That record. It's
Yep.
big yakety sax thing. Here's a motorcycle riding on the shoulder of the highway. I think you'd like it. You should watch his shows. It's your type of humor. You cock fucking motherfucker. They left out teabagging is male, M-A-I-L, up for that, only joking maybe. Okay, some of that's weird.
I don't get all that. No, that's all right.
Okay. When I was 10, however many years ago that was.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, okay.
We would visit my aunt and uncle here in Hocassin, Delaware.
Yeah.
And my uncle was an avid Benny Hill show watcher. And whenever I was 10 years old, that was when I got to see Benny Hill. And if I had time, I would probably, if I had the luxury of free time, I would probably sit around and watch some Benny Hill because he is fun.
Yeah, British humor, you know, you had Monty Python
Yeah,
and then
I'm not really, man.
you don't not into Monty
I don't
Python.
really do Monty Python other than the Holy Grail. I like the Holy Grail, but I'm not my type of humor. Benny Hill's fun. He's a dirty old bastard.
Yeah, yeah.
And so am I. So I guess that was the point he was going there. So he wasn't too far off. You cock fucking motherfucker. They left out teabagging. He's referring to the splices that I put in from South Park. You would not have believed how vulgar that show was.
South Park?
Yes, because all of that was in there, including some things that you couldn't even think of, Ray.
Really?
That's how vulgar it was. But they left out teabagging, so I guess therefore I left out teabagging. Or maybe they didn't leave out teabagging, but I left out teabagging because I didn't put the whole fucking program in there. I just spliced in 2 minutes of cursing. That's all.
Okay.
On an episode where they were making fun of people with Tourette's.
Yeah.
Because I was feeling a little sensitive when you made fun of people with Tourette's, which is not what you were really doing, but you kind of did.
I wasn't.
So yeah, I got that. I don't know what the word male, M-A-I-L, is for. If he meant Mel, as in M-E-L, is Mel up for that? Only joking, maybe. Watch it, buddy. We don't like that kind of talk around here. Ray, I'm afraid you don't know what teabagging is.
No, I don't.
And if you need to, go look it up.
It's a college thing. What is it? Isn't it what? Well, what is it?
It's alright. I'll tell you later. I got it.
Huh?
Matter of fact, we're on break. I'm taking a break.
I don't need to know it, do I?
No, you
All right, there you go. What I need to do is not miss my exit.
yeah, you drive. Would you believe we're out of film already?
Really?
Yeah. Good thing I brought 2 cameras.
Well, 5 minutes we've been on the road, I guess.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
All right. Well, I can get the definition of teabagger out of the way. I googled it. I wanted to make sure I had it exactly right. I lost it. Okay. When you stick your nutsack in somebody's mouth or on their face. Yes, that would be teabagging.